The following footage is recorded from the pre-release version of Pillars of Eternity. This game is heavily story-driven, and any recordings within may contain spoilers. Hello and welcome back to Dover Plays Pillars of Eternity. Okay, so I was talking with some folk earlier today. I'm pretty sure that this is going to be a trap, but we'll go and enter the cave and see what this bear is all about.
I shall.
Maybe we'll try this sneaking.
Eyes and keen ears.
Let's try sneaking. Sneaky seek. Well, this looks like it's... Oh, no, there's the bear. Scouting mode is used both for stealth and for finding hidden objects like traps and secret containers. While scouting, your character's selection circles will start to fill with yellow when a character is starting to detect them. Once the circle fills yellow, the character is suspicious and will move to investigate, while the circle fills red. If the circle becomes fully red, your character will be discovered. A character's ability to find hidden objects is based on his or her mechanic skill. A higher mechanic skill allows to find objects at a greater distance. Moving towards the character accelerates how quickly they will detect you. If you actually touch the selection circle of a character with your own, you will immediately be detected. Okay, that's... yeah, I kind of expected that. What? Why can I talk to this thing? I don't want to talk to it.
Great, I feel like feeling.
Why am I not chanting? What's happened?
Great, I feel like feeling.
There we go. I got the bear. I got the bear. And I take his hide. And what is this? Oh! Lost spirit, a figure drifts suspended in the musty array of the cavern. Its form and features blur and twist in cascading ripples of incandescence. You feel its energy eddying about your limbs, filling them with a heavy chill. Reach out or move away. Reach out. You reach out for a hand of the spirit. In the moment of contact you feel as if you have been struck a blow. Head reeling as you tumble helplessly into a waiting darkness. Light blooms at the edges of your vision. You feel the sun at your back and the weight of a bow in your hand. You know suddenly that you have come a long way from the vale, hunting deer. Now you are standing before a cavern and the darkness extends far into the depths. Even so, your friend strides out before you, his red cloak flapping at the heels. You follow, heart hammering in your chest, and he leads you deeper into the cavern. So this is the story of the guy that died, that the other guy was telling us about in the last episode there. So it's just talking about... What? Okay. Your thoughts are chaos lanced with pain, but in a moment of terrible clarity you see your friend look back from the mouth of the cavern, his dagger daubed in crimson to match his cloak. The friend killed him? Then there is a great dark shape above you, and then there is more pain. The vision recedes, and you are thrown back into yourself with seemingly resentful force. The corpse lies at your feet, and the spectre lingers. In the span of energy between you both, you feel a sense of questioning, of confusion, of anger. I met him on the road, your friend. You were betrayed, only a fool couldn't see it coming. You're dead, spirit. There's nothing for you here. A sudden lashing anger emanates from the spirit. Rage and grief seem to pour from the gleaming figure like smoke. I'll find him and see that he answers for what he's done to you. You're dead, spirit. There's nothing for you here. For a moment the spirit seems to burn bright, and your head fills with a sickly triumph. The spirit seems to weaken with the force of its own exaltation, growing fainter and fainter until you are Alone once more. Vengeance from the grave. New quest. Oh, what's this? Cave coral. Cool. Okay, so let's go and see if this asswipe of a backstabbing friend is still over where we left him. What was the button for fast move? That. He was over here. He's gone. He's gone. Guessing we still can't climb this rock. No, still not capable of climbing the rock. So I guess we'll be travelling to the Gilded Vale. Don't bother taking a break right now because that was just a wee short bit of quest. Okay, so we're in the Gilded Vale. Let's see if we come across this guy's friend again. Or anything at all. Oh! Oh my god, what's going on here? Why are there people hanging from this tree?
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
Do you welcome everyone this way? Nice.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever conceived a hollow-born child?
What? What are you talking about?
An infant born without a soul, of course. Lord Radric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village.
What?
I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst. His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn, just southwest of here.
What? So many options. Okay, I'm feeling strange.
Problem. It sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
Okay.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
Forget that you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been a scourge upon the Darwood for almost 15 years now. He lowers his voice to us. Children born without souls. Pitiful dumb things that breathe, barely, but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease, some say they are punishment from the gods. He raises his empty hands. In truth no one knows, but they began spreading after the Saints' War, and so the name Waidwin's legacy stuck in honour of that foul, blasphemous pretender. Yeah, there was a ceremony. You want to mind where you mention that. Trespassing on Engwithin ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People will try anything these days. Barath, have mercy. We certainly have. I don't think so. If you'd been that close to a Biawak, you wouldn't be standing here. Alright, let's report the murder. This is your duty. What happened? A cruel and cowardly deed, if indeed it occurred at all. What evidence do you have? Yeah, that's not exactly evidence. Okay.
Keep out of...
Keep out of... What? What's happening?
Listen.
Oh, is that the child being born?
Let that be the last. Gods have mercy.
What's that mean? 3 bells is bad,
It
obviously.
seems your arrival is ill-timed.
Why? What's happening?
3 bells tolled only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
Come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy is struck at the heart of the Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of the Barath must be redoubled. I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you go get some rest in the inn or stable for all I care. Find me afterwards. Okay. Let's not be getting into any fights just right now. Oh, there's someone
Were you
stuck.
looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Okay. Notes half erased by the rain. There's no one specific in the tree that we can click on. Okay. So let's go and... Oh! There's somebody. Oh, somebody went into the temple. Apparently that's the temple. I have no interest in going into the temple right now. I want to find the inn, I guess. Oh, who's this? See, voices from its past seem to call to you. It's another soul thing. You see a pennant waving tall and sluggish in the wind, a rising sun embroidered on the banner, the vanguard of a small troop of paladins. The atmosphere is buoyant if restrained, and their armour has not yet been tarnished by the elements. This expedition is fresh, young, filled with zest and zeal. At their head stands a commander, awkward in full armour, but determined in step. Despite the excitement of his fellows, he does not smile. There is a twist to his mouth, his countenance grim. He throws up a hand, halting his troop. Silence falls amongst them, revealing a dark thunder deep and low. He orders them to ready their weapons and spread out. Eyes dart from horizon to horizon, necks twisting to see the source of the sound. In the distance, dust and lightning rise from the ground as Stygian clouds race towards them overhead. The soldiers stand, only the staccato movement of their breath betraying their nerves. The commander closes his eyes, calling a blessing down on his troop. Invigorated, invincible, they wait as the enemy draws closer, poised to attack. Okay, that's just going to be the same thing again. Let's see, this looks like... Is that blacksmith? Where's the inn? Is this the inn? What's in here? Oh. In Groed, this man and woman appear to have been deep in conversation, working at closing two bulging satchels. They move to embrace, until the woman notices your approach and pauses, her smile faltering a little.
Good day, stranger.
Oh, it's Naunton. Oh dear. Packing for a trip. She's been meaning to visit Defiance Bay and, well, in truth, I think I've had my fill of this town. I know what really happened in the bear cave, Naunton. I don't know what you mean. I told you the truth of it. Are you accusing him of something? Ingrid looks to Naunton, touching his arm. If this is about the accident, we're both grieving Pearlie's Ross. But it was a wild animal's doing. What would make you suggest such a thing? The vision, or why did you do it? He was cruel enough man to his friends. You didn't know him. You wouldn't defend him if you did. His hand falls to his sword belt. Naunton, wait, Ingrid raised his hand. I don't know what you saw in that cave, but this isn't what you think. Pearlie, my husband, he was as much a beast as that bear. I tried to leave the first time I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. She looks away, expression pained. Naunton, we met, and I knew I'd found someone special, someone kind, who cared for me. Please, all we want is to leave this place, to start somewhere else. She looks down at the satchels. We've some coin saved up. You could have it, if you'll only let us go. Okay. Well, if he was beating on her, then I'm happy to let him go. Hey, I could take the money, but nah. Just go and start your new life. Oh, what's she giving me instead? What did I get? What did I get? Does it tell me? Does it tell me what I got? Pause. Inventory. What did I get? Is that what she gave me? Minor ring of deflection? That's awesome. Okay, I've got nothing better in my inventory just now, so that's fine. Some stuff on the table. What's this? A book! Yay! What's over here? Some money! Yay! Okay, back out there. Right, so we're looking for the inn. I think this is the same inn that the cook that we helped was talking about. Ooh. Beer! And ale. Fantastic. This is just another random house, is it? What's on your table? Another book! Part 3. Oh, okay, that's not so good. Oops. Okay. Okay, this doesn't seem to be going so well. What? Am I stunned or something? Catcher, goddammit.
I feel like feeling.
There we go. See. That was slightly embarrassing. Some meat. Nothing much else useful there. Rats scurry behind the sacks. Good for them. Nothing there. Oh, anything in here? More beer! And some oil. Okay, let's leave this place before we get into trouble for homicide. Right, where's it? Let's bring up the map. The map will tell us where the inn is. Hey there. Ingrid's house. Ingrid's house? Yeah, that's where we were. North. Alfred's house. Hey there, Temple of Etheras, Blackhammer Smithery, Windmill, Wood South, Elloth. There it is. It's over that side. Completely other side. Here we go. This looks like the place, is it? No. It's there. There's someone to talk to. Not got much to say though. Here we go. Here's the inn's front door. Oh! Aloth, you see 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hands for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggest an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Ooh, a fight. Okay, you've got a lot of gall mocking us in our own village. We don't take ill treatment from foreigners, especially not Adrians.
Go on, say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Why, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
Aye.
I'll cut that barrel-looking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarreled.
That's where you're wrong.
Okay, what? Elfin woman draws a blade. I'm confused. What's going on here? I don't think attacking him is such a good idea. Back down, all of you. This is absurd. This is unnecessary. Wouldn't you rather be inside drinking than out here arguing? You're not going to take that from him, are you? I'm staying out of this one. Don't think that's a good idea. And why is that? Someone's baiting you as obviously as he is. It's generally wisest to walk away. We're done for now, but this one better watch his step around here because we're not going anywhere. Okay, so
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
excellent. You mean for making them piss their pants? You're welcome.
Oh, that is one way of putting it.
He straightens his hood and notes the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. The boots are caked with dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath is sturdy and fine.
I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvusser, at your service.
Please, I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I am grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
Figured.
And how exactly did you come to be here?
Yeah, you know the story.
In ruins. Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. Half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious. What exactly did you find there?
Yeah, strange things.
You do manage to find yourself in rather interesting predicaments.
And what are you doing?
Excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
Yep. Yeah, I'm experiencing strange
Indeed.
things.
The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
You don't exactly look like a
Begging your
settler.
pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
Yeah, okay. What did you do
I'm
to the
afraid
drunks?
That was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
Well, you did tell that one man to go fuck his sister. I heard the same thing. For just a moment. He looks as if he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief, but before he can speak, he forces a tight smile. Biting his lips so hard to expect to see blood, finally his face relaxes and he shakes his head. I should speak more clearly next time, I apologise.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
So do I.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
Hey, so we have a party of 2 again now, which is
Yes?
good. I'm grateful for that. He has a... Oh, it's not showing up. Ah, there it is. Grimoire. Ah, cool. So this guy's got some spells that we can use. Okay, so now we have our party. Wizards have the ability to learn a staggering number of spells, but they are always limited by the capacity of their grimoires. At any given time, a grimoire may only contain 4 spells of each level. Click on a spell in the right panel to remove it from the grimoire. Add spells to empty slots by clicking on the spell in the left panel. So was there... No, there's one. Well... No. We'll just leave them with the way they're set up just now.
I shall.
Okay, so... We'll call it a break here before we go into the inn. Thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.